Well, all right. Well, while you're putting all that together, I'll go ahead and do our identity prayer. You read this at home as I read it aloud. I know that within myself there is that life which is perfect, complete, divine. It was never born and cannot die, for it lives and is God. Within myself is the wholeness, peace, poise, and power of life. This life is health, it is abundance, it is love. There is one life. It is the life of God. And this is my life now. And so it is. Well, all right. So today I will be talking about healing as a day-to-day thing. Not just something we think about when we're not doing something else, like going after our goals and to succeed or trying to get something done or whatever that happens to look like. Instead, I encourage you to take on an approach of whatever it is you're doing in life, to have the question is, does this support my healing now? Be very present in your mind with whatever it is you're doing. Because what I've learned is that we are either in any moment taking a healthy action or an unhealthy one, having a healthy thought or an unhealthy one, and that it changes all the time. And so we have to stay on top of this for ourselves and our healing until we develop the habit of actually walking in health as a day-to-day journey. Jane, you're going to have to mute that person who just came in right now. Now, recently, to move my health forward, because what I realized is that anything I do that's healthy moves my health forward. It doesn't matter what arena it's in. If I am in that, whatever it is I'm working in and doing, taking healthy action, keeping healthy thoughts in my mind, and that they become and develop, they become embodied. They move down into our beingness simply as we continue to do that which is healthy. And so I've been on this path for years because, as some of you know, there was a time 25 years ago where I was told I only had 4 days to live. The doctor said I better get my affairs in order. I was in the hospital. This is it. This is the end. Get yourself in order because you're going to die. That was 25 years ago, and the last time I saw a Western doctor. In that time, I have learned a tremendous amount about health. And in doing so, continue, because it's an ever-growing thing. And so the newest thing I've done is signed up for herbalism school and started taking classes to move towards actually becoming a registered herbalist. And in doing so, it has brought forth some incredible ways of thinking that I had not thought of before. So I will be talking about herbs, but I'm not talking about herbs. I'm simply using it as a metaphor for your life, for my life, for all our lives. One of the first things they taught me in herbal school is that the best herb for you to take is one that you will take. Because you could be given a great prescription of herbs, and if you don't take it, it's not doing you any good. But if there's something that's gentler and more tasty that you are willing to take that is still healthy, then that is the best herb for you. Now look at our lives that way as we, people say, well, you got to eat like this and you got to exercise and do the yoga and this and that. And any movement you do in that direction is healthier than not doing anything at all. Every single time I get up to walk away from my computer, I am doing something healthy instead of not. Every time I drink a cup of chamomile tea, I am doing something healthy instead of not. And so one of the more interesting things they said is the act of making a cup of tea is healthy in and of itself. And that is because what we embody manifests. What we embody manifests. And if we are embodying the act of making ourselves something that's healthy, now I'm not talking about making black tea. I'm talking about making something like chamomile, or, well, we've been drinking a whole mess of new herbs at our place, some I never even heard of before, going to school, that are very healthy for us. But what's really important here is when you do anything that is a healthy thing to do, you have improved your overall health. And here's the next part of that. Every time you do something that's healthy for you, you have done something that's healthy for the entire planet and all of humanity. Because the more of us who take healthy actions, they build on each other. They become embodied in the body of humanity. Every time we do something healthy, we are building in the body of humanity itself, not just ourselves. I am a businessman, and I enjoy business and do a lot of it. As a senior minister, I negotiate with renters, or have in the past all the time. I am in the constant world of buying and selling. And the question I always ask myself, that I have come to grow to ask myself, because it wasn't as if I always did, is this transaction healthy? Is this a healthy transaction? Because a lot of times it isn't. And I don't care how much money I could make on a transaction. If it don't feel healthy, I'm not going to do it. That kind of mindset leads to a thriving life. This isn't just about health and well-being. It's simply that health and well-being are the foundation of thriving. If we want to thrive, we have to start out by being clear on what is healthy for us, so that we can build that healthy foundation. And even when others are going, wait a minute, I need you to concentrate on this, that, or the other thing, I promise you, over time, those things shift and change if you stand in your health. Because your health is humanity's health. Your health is the health of the person who's telling you they want you to do something else. Just because somebody else has a strong emotional stance that you should be doing something else doesn't mean that they understand what's even healthy for them. Now, I'm not telling you to go around to tell other people what's healthy for them. I'm saying if you stand in your own health, it is healthy for them, whether they know it or not. The healthier you are, the healthier your relationships are. The healthier your relationships are, the healthier the people you are in relationship with are. You see, it grows exponentially until it impacts all of humanity. And it starts with a simple cup of tea, taking a walk, walking away from the computer more often than you may have, or doing whatever it is you are moved to do with the question, what is healthy for me now? This is how we grow in life. This is what's really possible when we stand in that place of health. Thank you. I love you.